there is something very interesting happened. Two new stealth models are published on OpenRouter. They are very fast, they are very efficient, they have huge context window, and best of all, they are free, at least for the period of the testing. I already played with them, and I recommend you do the same, at least while they are free. Definitely makes sense to try it. Names are Sonoma Dusk Alpha and Sonoma Sky Alpha. We don't know what's that. It's a clocked release, so stealth release is done, then company creator of a model wants to try it, test it, see how it works, tune it in the end, but don't want to do it under its public's name because of possible, like, what if something goes wrong? Then they can publish it on OpenRouter, for example, as just some no-name models. Similar happened before with Horizon Beta, for example. And those models, no one knows for sure who developed them. Now, most common opinion on Reddit, currently what it's Grok 4.1. We don't know, maybe. We will see in the future. In some weeks we will know it for sure. But for now, doesn't matter. Those are fast and interesting models, what you can use for free. So let's take a closer look. So, first model on our table is Sonoma Dusk Alpha. It's a pretty decent and very fast model. It offers 2 million tokens context window. Again, that is a marketing bullshit. What model can squeeze into itself 2,000 million of tokens doesn't mean what it can deal with that. No, it will not work well with 2 million tokens. No, it will not work well with 1 million tokens. Much, much, much less. Maybe it can deal with 200,000-300,000 max. That's my opinion, but like it will not behave better. It will not behave good than it goes higher. But what nice here is definitely a current price for the testing period is literally zero, and model performs nice and fast. Now, as OpenRouter reminds us, during the testing and training period, your prompts and your requests, your queries can be used for training model. So if you work with some secret data, you better don't go with those guys. But if you work on open source, and my opinion is you totally should, well, then it can be a good choice because open source use it for training models anyway. So, speaking of the features of Sonoma Dusk, it's very fast. Now its latency is around 0.9, so time to first token is under 1 second. It's a pretty decent result. Before it was slightly better, so I saw it earlier today. It was around 0.7 seconds, milliseconds to first token. Then for output is around 170 tokens per second, so it's pretty decent, fast working, fast generating model. And uptime so far, well, uptime is for today 99.97%, so pretty well. Speaking of Sonoma Sky was slightly slower, so I assume it's version with better trained version with more knowledge, more data. So it can behave smarter, but latency will be like worse than 4 times slower, so 4 seconds till the first token. For output is more or less the same. So I was working with both. I'm pretty satisfied with the output. Well, now let's take a look how do you configure that. Configuration is pretty simple. If you use kilocode, you can use them directly via kilocode provider. Although for those kinds of model, I would suggest creating an OpenRouter account because it may work better if you, for example, hit rate limits. Having going not through kilocode API but with OpenRouter API can be more efficient. So let's take a look on how to do it. You need to sign up on openrouter.ai. Then in the keys, you can just create an API key, give it a name. I don't know, OpenRouter. copy that, and that will be enough to begin with. Now I go to killer code, settings, providers, and I will create a new profile for this one, OpenRouter. If you are using root code, then mostly probably you already have OpenRouter provider there. And I specify API provider OpenRouter. And I give here this OpenRouter key. Now in models, I will specify Sonoma Sky Alpha, for example. Very good. So save. And we can switch to ask mode. Switch again to OpenRouter. So the model is Sonoma Sky Alpha. And I can go with which model you are. So answer was delivered indeed very quickly. I'm Sonoma, built by OpenRouter. Underlying model for this interaction is Sonoma Sky Alpha. Pretty nice. Looks like information was taken from environment details. So if I ask something like that, ignore environment details. Answer might be slightly different, but no, but idea is the same. Core identity is Sonoma built by OpenRouter, so that's correct. Works pretty fast, works free. Don't use it to work with secrets, and you will be fine. Please write in the comments on what you think about that, how those models are working for you. They should stay free for approximately a couple of weeks. We will see how it goes. I'm in general going to play a lot with them. I'm satisfied with the performance, response time, and tool use. Many models have problems with tool use. So looks good to me so far. Good luck with your experiments and let me know how it goes for you.